What is up, hooligans? And happy freedom. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans, where we try to make the news suck a little less. I appreciate all of you guys being here. If you're over on Rumble, please hit that like button. More likes equals more hooligans. We're going to read through the schedule really quick and we'll check on all the chats. So let me know how you guys are doing today. And of course, we will be getting things started. Before we get any further, I want to remind you guys, if you would like to join the website, right now is the time to do it. Go get yourself a membership for jeffmaclive.com. That way you can watch today's live. You can post in Hooligans Alley, plus you can hang out with all the hooligans in the group chats. And you'll even be able to join us on Fridays, 6 p.m. Eastern time for our voice chats, which is a lot of fun. So definitely go get you a membership for jeffmaclive.com. We're going to be starting off with a video titled Astronauts in Space Until February Shouldn't Have a Problem. Apparently these astronauts were supposed to do an 8-day stay or something like that, but instead it's turned into an 8-month stay, something crazy like that. I don't know about the whole space thing. I ain't meant to be there, so I have no intentions of going there, so this sounds like other people's problem to me, but either way, that's a thing going on. Then we got a video titled Anti-Israel Protestors. What they mean is pro-Hamas protesters at Cornell wreak havoc on the first day of classes. Well, apparently school's back in session and the protesters are back to what they were doing when school ended. So that's a thing. They should have got it out over the summer, you know, fire in the streets and stuff like we were expecting, but nope. They only act like children at the school. Then we got a video titled Mark Zuckerberg says he censored content due to pressure from the Biden administration. He's really sorry. He's really sorry. I'm so tired of these corrupt people and all they ever give us is a, well, I'm sorry. Oh, that does a lot. That brings back all my videos. That unsuspends my account. Stupid. Then we got a Jesse Waters video. It's titled Biden's basically been completely absent. Ever since old man Walter dropped out of the race, he's just been missing in action. Not that he really did that much before he was missing in action. But that's okay. At least we know where he is while he's on the beach. Keep him away from kids and whatnot. Then we got a video titled Harris on Gun Control. It's a little messy to listen to because there's like a crowd in the background. This douchebag, she's all about it. She'll even do an executive order if necessary in order to do gun control. A lot of people are online saying that this is about a gun ban. She doesn't necessarily say gun ban. She talks about gun control, which is still bad, but I'm not going to do like everybody else is and say, oh my God, the sky is falling. It's not good when the Democrats do it. I'm not going to act like it's good when Republicans do it. Either way. Then we got a video title. Is from JD Vance earlier. He's in Grand Rapids, Michigan. He's about 2 hours away from me right now. It's titled, Are You Better Off Than You Were 4 years ago? I think we all know the answer to that. Then we got a very interesting video titled Mike Lindell Don't Play About His Pillows. I had no idea. I had no idea. He gets fired up. He gets fired up. You talk about his pillows in a negative way, this guy might punch you in the face. You know he used to smoke a lot of crack, a whole shit ton of crack. He says that every time you see him. He does not play about his pillows. Don't be talking shit about Mike Lindell's My Pillow. They're fantastic or else. That's how it's going. Then we got a feel-good video of the day. It's titled We Are One People. And then we have our funny video of the day, which is very similar to a funny video we've already had, but this one's already, it's bigger and better. It's titled Team MAGA Winning Hard. All of that's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat and see how you hooligans are doing today. I think it's Tuesday, but it feels like Monday for me because I don't think I really slept that much. Anyways, what is up everyone over on jeffmaclive.com? What's up, Alistair? Alistair, I seen you message me, but I already had the schedule together, but that's the right way to do it. I'll read through it after the live, but I appreciate you writing me, Alistair. What's up, Damsel? What's up, Zero? What's up, Breeze by You? What's up, Russell? What's up, 10 Man? What's up, Annette? What's up, Matt? What's up, Moose Girl? What's up, J Spray? And what's up, Snooks? Happy freedom, you hooligans. I appreciate all of you guys being on the website. What's up, Guess MJ? I seen you slide through last second there. Appreciate you. And what is up, everyone over on Rumble? Astral Hammer, you were first today. He's like, about time. I know. I went to sleep at 7:30 this morning. I feel like I'm not even awake right now. Alistair, you're omnipresent. You are awesome. What's up, Puffin Stuff? What's up, Black White Bull? Happy freedom to you. What's up, MU? Appreciate you being here. Russell, you're omnipresent as well. You are awesome. Let me see here. What's up, Green Falcon? Breeze by You. I don't know if I got you, but you're omnipresent. You are awesome. I appreciate you. Let me see here. What's up, Sawdog? Appreciate you being here. And happy freedom to you. What's up, Zeus Boot? Happy freedom. Schools. I think school might be back in session next door. That's the first announcement I've heard in a while. What's up, Tony Brez? What's up, Mr. B New? Happy Freedom. What's up, Pumpkin? It's hard to read the chat, say my hellos, and listening to the morning announcements. What's up, Kevin? Happy Freedom to you. What's up, Gron? Appreciate you being here. What's up, Trump Girl? What's up, Silver Wolf? Silver Wolf, did you ever figure out the site thing? Silver Wolf, when I get nominated for president in 2028, I'm going to have Jeff Mac make a beat when I walk in. It'll be awesome, Silver Wolf. It'll be awesome. Can't wait. Can't wait. What's up, Cheddar Steve? Happy Freedom to you. What's up, Paul? Appreciate you being here. What's up, Lifelike? Happy Freedom. Let me see. You guys are waiting on me for a second there. What's up, Break a Leg? What's up, Disco? What's up, Dawn? Happy Freedom. Make sure we got everybody. What's up, Moose Girl? You're omnipresent. You are awesome. Oh, what is your name? What's up, Little Irish? Happy Freedom. Don't forget, hit that like button over here on the Rumble platform. Oh, 13. How many we got in the chat? 132 and only 13 people hit that like button. Come on, man. Come on, man. What is up, everyone over on Kick? Astrohammer, you are everywhere. You are awesome. Let me see. Who do we not have from Omnipresentville? What's up, Murdercom? Happy Freedom. What's up, Dumb Marquise? Happy Freedom to you, hooligans. And what is up, everyone over on Twitch? I noticed we got a solid start today. Odyssey still sucks. That sucks. It breaks my heart. I like Odyssey, but something about the technical stuff in the background drains the live. It causes buffering and shit. Hate that. Anyways, what is up, everyone over on Twitch? What's up, Lee Guitarman? What's up, Matt? Happy Freedom. Tony Rich, appreciate you. Let's see here. What's up, Rods? Happy Freedom. And what is up, everyone over on the communism platform? Let's see here. You guys are omnipresent as well. What's up, Fever Dream? Happy Freedom to you. What's up, Mr. Satan? What's up, Problematic? Happy Freedom. What's up, Scott? What's up, Sam? Happy Freedom to you. Ooh, what is your name? What's up, Carlos? Happy Freedom. You guys can hit that like button over on the commie platform. That's like a big fuck you to YouTube. All right, we are going to get started here. Ooh, I can feel the humidity setting in. Is it hot where you guys are? Because it's fucking hot here. It's real hot. It's hot sauce. You guys can probably hear the fan going. I'm like yelling over the fan. My voice will be exhausted at the end of this. I was going to use a different phrase, but you hooligans are always catching me in my words. We're going to get started in this first video titled Astronauts in Space, which is where astronauts go, until February, and they shouldn't have a problem because they got it all worked out, I guess. I don't know a lot about space. I know it's not all that great there. I know that. Anyways, before we get any further, I want to remind you guys we have these Trump Fight t-shirts. Comes in shirts for men, shirts for women, tank tops for men, tank tops for women, pullover hoodies, zipper hoodies, coffee mug stickers, and I even made dog tags. Today I got on the I am an American and I do not comply t-shirt. We will have new shirts coming out pretty soon. Alistair's already made a ton of designs and whatnot. Excited to come out with the next one. I think the next one might be Klaus related. I gotta go back and look, but either way, go check out everything we have in the merch store. Lots of items and lots of designs. I will post a link in the chat while we're watching this first video.
Joining us now is Clayton Anderson. He's a retired NASA astronaut and member of the 15th expedition to the International Space Station. Great to have you here. Aerospace rivalries aside, I think the first question on everyone's mind is, how the heck does this happen?
Well, I think it's a combination of factors. Their safety is always primary. We want to protect the safety of the crew and the vehicle, and that's what they're trying to do here. I personally think maybe that it would have been safe for Boeing and Sonny and Butch to come home on the Starliner. They're test pilots after all. But I don't know all the intimate details of the data that was transferred, and there are a lot of smart people at NASA, a lot of smart people that were advising them. So I'm sure they made the right decision in their minds to keep them up there for a while.
They said it was a safety issue, and after the tragedies we've experienced, nobody wants to mess with anything that's a safety issue. But Sonny Williams and Butch Wilmore, they packed and prepared for an 8-day trip. They didn't pack 8 months worth of clothes or supplies. There's no way to wash anything up there. How do they make do now for 8 months?
Well, there's nothing wrong with the delivery system, right? Those are separate vehicles. Those processes are solid. They come up on a regular basis. There'll be plenty of food, plenty of water, plenty of oxygen, plenty of underwear. they shouldn't have any problem in that regard.
Hopefully a couple pairs of pants and a spare T-shirt or two as well, since they hadn't planned on 8 months when they packed for 8 days. There are now 9 people on board the International Space Station. ISS typically has a crew of like 7. Is the space station able to, is there enough spaces to sleep?
Yeah, most of the crew have their own sleep stations, but those that don't, like Butch and Sonny, they can move around. I slept in a crew sleep station for many months of my 5-month stay, but then at the end I had to get moved, and I just found a place that was comfortable, that was dark, and that was cool and relatively quiet. That's all you need.
I'm just curious, do you think that Sonny and Butch had any say at all in this decision to have them stay and not risk coming back aboard the Boeing Starliner?
I'm sure they had input. I'm sure they got as much of the data and information transferred to them that NASA was getting. But the crew is the crew, and they're there to do a mission, to execute a mission. So basically, they're going to take whatever NASA tells them is the answer, and they're going to go for it, and they're going to make adjustments in their own mindset to be able to execute the mission as designed.
And I know these astronauts, like yourself, are screened psychologically to make sure they don't freak out when being told that, hey, it's 8 months instead of 8 days.
I'd have been a little chapped.
Yeah.
My wife and I talked about that sort of thing toward the end of my increment, and we both decided that the two of us and our family could sustain maybe a 1 month or a 2 month extension without, going crazy. But I think what these guys are being asked to experience is a little bit out of the ordinary. I think they'll be able to adapt. But if it were me personally, I'd have a lot of anger to get over before I could get to the point where I could just focus on doing the mission afterward.
Thank you for being honest, Clayton. I really appreciate it. Clayton Anderson, former astronaut. I always think you guys are the coolest. Really appreciate it.
Thanks.
Not me. I ain't sending my ass to space. I told you guys before, if I was meant to be in the sky, God would have gave me wings. I don't like flying. If I was meant to be in the water, God would have gave me flippers. So you'll never see me in the ocean. Well, God didn't make it so I could breathe in space, so you won't see my ass in space either. It just seems like death. It seems like death. To me, it always seems just as smart as those people who went down in that little submarine and got crushed like a pop can. I don't want that. I don't want that. There's plenty of danger here on the land. Get my fill that way. I don't need to travel to space to see if it'll kill me. I don't even know what they went there for. Just cuz? They just went to space cuz? It was like, well, it's a Wednesday. Let's go to space. Let's go to space. Oh, fuck, not 8 days, 8 months in space? Well, we signed up for it. Not me. Not me. I'd be pissed. They wouldn't wait 8 months to come get us if I was on board. I'll tell you that. I'd tell you that. Everybody on board would be so disgruntled by me walking around going, I hate this. I hate this. I'm hungry. I hate this. We'd be fighting on the space station. They'd be like, look, we got to send a shuttle out there now because these people are going to end up killing each other. Is there laws in space? Is there hate speech in space? Hold on. I forgot YouTube's around. We can't say stuff like that. Can't say stuff like that. Next up, we got pro-Hamas protesters at Cornell wreak havoc on the first day of school. Well, little baby protesters, they're all smelly and back in school, doing what they do. It's coming up next, but first we're going to read through the chat and see what you hooligans think about space. And I think we're going to end up cutting off YouTube, but we'll see. I want to read through the chat first. Either way, I'm trying to think. There was something I was going to say and I can't remember now. Either way, we're going to read through the chat and see if I remember. Russell, God only gave you feet, not a car. Well, that's true too. I don't really want to die in a car. That's why I carry more than one gun with me now. Anyways, Breeze by you. I'd be so pissed off about that 8 days and told 8 months. Fuck that. Yeah, Breeze by you. They'd be coming to get me. They wouldn't want me up there with the rest of the crew. They call me a crybaby all they want to. They ain't gonna do anything about it. I know that. Be like, you want to get your ass kicked in space? They'd be like, no. I'm be like, that's what I thought. You shut the fuck up. That's how we get down. Mr. Beansy Beans, I see my anus every day looking in the mirror. Well, there you go, Mr. Beansy Beans. You ain't got to get on a space shuttle for that. Just saying. Guess I wouldn't mind visiting Uranus. Well, we'll have to see how much Elon's charging for trips out there. Oh, man. Could you imagine? $10,000. Everybody's all excited, but really you're just hopping in the Porta-John and looking through the glory hole. What's up, Nefties? Happy freedom to you. Russell, I would have fun in space. What would you do in space if you could go to space? Guess some Don King's up there? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. They don't even have McDonald's in space. Why would I want to go there? They ain't got McDonald's. They ain't got Taco Bell. I ain't going. Mr. Beansy Beans dropping the toes in the chat. What's up, High Plains Drifter? Happy Freedom. Alistair, sounds like when I go down south to work at Mythos, I'm probably saying that wrong. Supposed to be a week, end up stuck for 3 months. Yeah, Alistair, I don't know. I would be upset. I don't like change of plans. I grew up without any structure, so I enjoy structure. I'm the kind of person who can do the same thing every day and still have a good time doing it. Here I am on the live, actually, but I do not like changing plans. It totally throws me off and gets me all mad. Trump girl, no desire at all to go to space. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it just feels like death. It's just like anything else, I guess. Probably try smoking crack before I try going to space. Have no intentions of doing that either, though. Matthew, no one's in space. There's nothing in space. I think for the first time since I was a child, I'd actually be bored. I don't know the last time I've been bored. I haven't been bored since I was like 12 years old and not had control of my life. But you send my ass to space, I'd be bored. Matthew, fake X. Yeah, see, and then there's a lot of people who don't believe space is real. That's not encouraging me anymore to get into space either. Pumpkin, the mission is, don't get dead. Well, they're trying their hardest. So far, mission accomplished. Paul, what the fuck's with the hair? It's odd. I must have missed it. Everybody noticed her hair and I missed it. I don't know what I was doing. Reading the chat, probably. Paul, Klaus hacking Boeing. He probably could. He's a hooligan cat. Never underestimate a hooligan cat. Alistair, you are actually completely omnipresent. You are such a badass. DeMarquise, NASA, not another stranded astronaut. Never forget, DeMarquise. Never forget. The Guitarman, God didn't make you with fur either, so why are you wearing clothes? Your logic doesn't follow. First of all, I only have a t-shirt on. Second of all, that's because of the community guidelines. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have that on. That's why. That wasn't my choice, Lee Guitarman. That wasn't my choice. These are just rules I have to live by. What's up, Cheeseburger? Happy Freedom. What's up, Manuel? Manuel, if Humboldt State goes off, I'll be here to document. You have my permission to restream. What are you talking about, Manuel? Hold on a second. Send me an email or something, Manuel, so I can find you. Or are you going live from your YouTube channel? What's up, Dirtbike Freedom? Happy Freedom to you. Bored in space. That'd be my goofy ass. Danny, what's the reason they always go? I don't know. I don't even know what they do up there other than hang out. I mean, sex in space can't be that great. All right. We're going to move on to this next one. This is pro-Hamas protesters at Cornell wreak havoc on first day of classes.
Anti-Israel protests have...
Siding is falling off the building next door. I just realized it's like flapping in the wind. I'm like, what the hell? Anyways, smelly protesters back in school. Oh, God, there is something I want to say that I cannot remember to save my life. Either way, don't forget to hit that like button over on Rumble, and let's get this rolling.
Anti-Israel protests have already returned to Ivy League schools as chaos erupts at Cornell. Dozens of protesters filling the campus on the first day of class, holding signs calling for the People's School and a free Palestine. Cornell releasing a statement saying, quote, their guidelines for the protest are not to punish individuals or suppress the views being promoted, but to protect the rights of all in our community. Quite a statement. Amanda Silverstein is a junior at Cornell and joins me now. Amanda, do you feel any safer than when you left campus in the spring?
Frankly, not at all. After the past year of unrest and lawlessness, this comes as no surprise at all to me. And the administration's weak response that we just saw them put out yesterday, and their inaction on behalf of disciplining these protesters send a clear message that it's not themselves who have been dictating university policy, but it's the very students who the policies are meant to regulate.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul, where Cornell is in New York State, met with university presidents yesterday about campus safety. After the meeting, she released a statement saying public safety is my top priority. And she went on to talk about all these resources and all these meetings that they've had to prepare for this. Again, she's saying she's prepared. The school had all summer to prepare. Why did this happen on day one, do you think?
I think that the university is allowing their own fear of what unhinged chaos that these students can bring upon the school to dictate their decisions. And, as we're starting a new school year, it's imperative that these administration members keep in mind that these overtly anti-Semitic and blatantly illegal actions will continue on the campus so long as they go unpunished, and that the administration needs to hold students accountable, or they are in effect condoning this behavior and allowing it to persist.
Here's what Cornell told Fox News directly, quote, "We are appalled by the graffiti spray painted and glass shattered overnight along the front entrance of Day Hall. Acts of violence, extended occupation of buildings, or property damage, including graffiti, will not be tolerated and will prompt an immediate response from public safety." I don't know about you, Amanda. I don't know if any of this would be happening if Cornell and other schools had a zero tolerance policy. Like, you do this one, you're expelled. You're never coming back to Columbia, Cornell, UPenn, any of these schools. Do you think zero tolerance is a policy that is needed to put an end to this?
I think it's a policy that's needed, but given what we've seen over the past year at Cornell and many similar institutions, it's unlikely to be instituted and carried out by these administration members. But actions truly do speak louder than words. So I'm really waiting eagerly to see what they do in response to such violence and hatred taking place on campus.
We have a situation where all students, Jewish and non-Jewish, are trying to just get an education, prepare themselves for their next career. And I view everything, because I'm an old man now, through the lens of a parent. So I think about my girls, I should say. How do your parents cope with you being on this campus, trying to learn, and them being scared for your safety?
Yeah, I get near daily texts, probably even more frequent from family members checking in. And just a few years ago, when I agreed to come to Cornell, I could have never imagined that this would be my experience. Many students like me just want to go to class, and the fact that we're constantly being prevented from doing so in a normal manner, given the ridiculous tuition dollars that we pay every year to the school, is really frustrating.
Unreal. Amanda Silberstein, thank you for your time. Stay safe up there, and good luck trying to get your education.
Good luck trying to get your education. I paid $75,000 to go to college. There's no way. There's no way I'd be dealing with these assholes. They feel like Hooligan King was arrested today punching protesters in the face. Yep. There's no way. There's no way. I get real serious when we start talking about money and stuff like that. I grew up poor as fuck. I was so poor, my mom was like, you better make friends if you intend on eating every day. So I could go to my friend's house for dinner. That's literally how I made it here, is having enough friends to eat dinner at night, okay? I grew up poor as fuck. I get real serious about money. If I paid money for an education, I'm going to get that fucking education. And if I got to punch everybody in the face, I will. I will. You guys have seen my determination. I would make sure I get my money's worth out of that school. Those schools are soft as shit. When I was in school, you couldn't wear a hood up. You couldn't have headphones in. You couldn't have adult designs on your t-shirts. We didn't even think about like taking over buildings, breaking glass, blowing out windows, camping in the front yard. Like, never even considered that. Who's got time for that shit? Who cares about that shit? And on the back end of things, I didn't realize we cured racism. Because remember, back in 2020, it was all about racism and police brutality. We don't talk about that anymore. Now it's about the Middle East. And they themselves, who were worried about racism, are now racist against Jewish people. It's like they're cut from the same cloth as Kamala Harris, right? They're against fracking and then wants fracking, and against the wall, and now she's for the wall, and no tax on tips. She's gonna start styling her hair like President Trump. That's how these protesters are. They're out here screaming in 2020 about racism. Now they're the racists. They're out there worrying about what Jewish people are doing because they ain't got enough problems in their life, so they got to worry about other people, and then take it out on the school and their, I don't know what they're called, your classmates, I guess, whatever. I keep want to say co-students. I don't think they're co-students, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. The schools are just soft. If they can enforce no hoodies in class, no headphones, no wear hats in class, then why the fuck can't they enforce don't be burning shit outside the school? Don't be camping out in the front yard. Don't be in class disrupting others. I don't understand that. They want this. These schools want this. And so I think everybody should pull their money. I think everybody should use those programs like I keep telling you guys about, where you can say the school had defrauded you. You go in, you say, hey, this is how much I paid. This is the year I went to school or am going to school. The school made promises that I would have a safe campus. I would be able to get my education and they would help me get a job when I get out. They failed on these promises. I want my money back. And everybody should do that because there's programs for that specifically. Now, you will be getting a refund. That's how it goes. Now, if you got loans or whatever, it pays your loans back. But it's not student loan forgiveness. It's the school didn't fulfill their end of the deal. That's what it is. You paid money. They didn't give you what you paid for. They give you your money back. And everybody that goes to these schools where there's protesters, they should be hitting that up right there. They should go to the FAFSA.org or whatever it is. And I can't remember what the program's because it's not the SAVE program, but it's right there on the front page. Fill it out online. Send it in. They'll contact you. You'll get your money back. And these schools can go broke and eat shit at the same time. They're allowing this. They want this to happen. It's not fair to people who want an actual education. And, it should reflect that, right? Every day is an opportunity to vote with your doll hairs. So if you're going to put your dollars into something, don't put it into a school that's out here promoting protesters and shit. Now, it's our constitutional right to protest. I'm not against protesting. It's these smelly-ass protesters that are just mad for no reason, right? They're creating reasons to be miserable, to be victims, to perpetually have reasons to protest. They are hurting our right to protest. I've been saying this for years. They're going to keep doing this until they make laws restricting our right to protest. And one day we'll have a real reason to protest. And when we do, we'll be restricted because of what all these stupid 20-year-olds are doing out here crying wolf over every dumb little thing. So, anyways, that's my little rant right there. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, next up we got Mark Zuckerberg says that he censored content due to pressure from the Biden administration. Now, we already know that, but what's new is he's really sorry. Oh, he's so sorry. And that's great. That does a lot for us, especially people who were censored in his reign of terror. I wish YouTube would come out and say sorry. I'd like a nice little sorry right here to my face. I know I'll never get that. Either way, we're going to read through the chat really quick and see what you hooligans think about these universities having protesters and pretty much promoting them. And then next up, we got Mark Zuckerberg being real sorry. Breeze by you. There is protesting and there's disruption and property damage and holding people hostage. Love the rant. Took the words right out of my brain. Well, I appreciate you, Breeze by you. But yeah, it's not a school anymore. It's like a training camp for protesters. Guess my approach will be the teacher touched me. I will get my money and theirs. There you go, guess I'm crying rape. Fuck it. What does it matter? And I'm going to do it like E. Jean Carroll, too. I'm going to be like, 26 years ago, this person came and touched my wiener. I'm going to say all this shit. I'm going to make it graphic, too. I'm going to be like, he was nipping at my ball hairs. I'm going to say all the wrong things. I want all the money in the school. Just saying. They should watch themselves. Let's see. Reading through. Breeze by you, the school should have been able to put a stop to this. They act like they have no control. Yeah, Breeze by you. Like, it's not private property. They could trespass these people and they couldn't even come back. Like, there is things they could do. They're just choosing not to. What is this, Tom Tom? President Trump's going to be in Michigan. Trying to think. I think Friday we got President Trump twice. I think he's going to be live twice. Another reminder, we're not going to be live Thursday. I have something really important going on. It's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, but it's really important in my life. Can't talk about it for security reasons, but we will not be live Thursday. Breeze by you. Yes, suddenly racism in America that they cried about so much is apparently non-existent. Yeah, it's too hard to worry about racism while they're being racist, I think. Sub-Zero, happy freedom to you. Oh my god, Mr. Beansy Beans. I don't know, this is just hits the spot right there. That's exactly how I felt. It's crazy how the censorship just went away. Just went away for a brief moment. I don't even know the last time I got a strike over on YouTube. I'm trying to think what I was talking about. I think I explained what it was that I got a strike for and didn't get a strike for explaining it. And it's been 3 years since that's happened. I'm suspicious about the calm before the storm. I think they're going to censor a bunch of accounts either leading up to the election, like the month of the election, or right after the election. They'll go through and they'll take everybody's videos from YouTube. They'll analyze them with their fucking AI bullshit. And then they'll decide on certain flag words that you said, and then all of a sudden you'll get 3 strikes and have your account deleted. We'll see how it goes. Done. I just don't do anything that you would feel bad enough to apologize for in the first place. If you don't feel bad, there's no reason to say sorry. You're right, Dudden. You were right. I kind of live like that too. Try to always make good choices, and then you don't have to say you're sorry, really. But sometimes, sometimes you get it wrong, and that's okay too. That's okay. We're all people. Well, some of us are fucking animals coming across the border, but the rest of us are people. Just saying. Moose Girl the Orange Eagle gets around on that fancy plane of his. He sure does. He sure does. President Trump gets around faster than loose women. He's the man. I don't know how he does it. I slept 4 hours last night. I feel like total shit right now. I don't know how he does it. Pumpkin. So after all the trouble months ago, students are starting to... Wait a minute. They're starting their own Terrorism 101 for the new kids. Yeah, Pumpkin. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, holy. Summer passed so fast. We were just covering protesters at the college campus. Then summer happened. Now we're back on campus. I'm like, oh man. They didn't do anything to stop it. They didn't do anything to change it. They're going to let it just roll on. Okay. Like I said, they need to hurt their wallets. That's what they need to do. Giggling Spy, well, if he's sorry, yeah. I'm tired of getting a sorry from these people that are infringing on our rights. Trump Girl, Facebook is censoring everything conservative right now, and especially anything against camel toe. Yeah, Trump Girl, I haven't been on Facebook since 2020, so it's hard for me to really gauge that, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Facebook is so bad about it. Whoa, we just lost power for a minute, for a brief second. I hope that doesn't happen again. I don't know if you guys could tell. It was like brief second, everything just flashed. Things are going to get interesting. What's up, JT3? Happy freedom to you. Astro Hammer, the lame tube. Yep. That's impotent tube over there. Lisa, Trump is one of a kind. He was born to be president. I agree, Lisa. He's definitely doing the thing. What's up, Cheeky Chops? Happy freedom. What's up, Bohemian? Happy freedom to you. Scott, is there a law against censorship? Well, I mean, it depends. It depends on what exactly you mean. There is laws against the government infringing on your free speech, which is censorship. But because of Section 230, digital platforms are allowed to take down any and all content even if it is constitutionally protected. And Section 230 is wrote literally saying that word for word. So yes and no. And what really messes it up is what the Supreme Court did, because everyone found out that the White House is giving orders to these digital platforms, telling them who to take down, what content to take down, what content to ban, things like that, and the digital platforms follow suit. The Supreme Court just ruled on that a month or two ago, and they said that was constitutionally fine. So the government gets to tell people who to censor, but they can't censor people themselves. That's what we're learning right now in modern history, is that they don't have the right to smoke you. They'll just pay Hillary Clinton to do it. Like, that's kind of what's going on, is that. So they're not infringing on your rights if they send an email to make someone else do it. So, I mean, like I said, it depends on exactly what you mean. What's up, Cassandra? Happy freedom to you. God, I wish it didn't look like shit today. I hate that. I keep seeing myself in the camera. I'm like, oh, man. I look terrible. Anyways, we're going to get into this next video. It's titled, Mark Zuckerberg Says He Censored Content Due to Pressure from the Biden Administration. Now, before we get into this, I want to remind you guys, if you would like to participate in Free Speech Saturday, just post all of your memes over on Discord or on jeffmaclive.com. Just hop in the group chats on either platform. You'll see the tabs labeled memes. Drop what you got and we'll shout you out, as we're making Saturdays more fun. Let's get this Mark Zuckerberg video pulled up. He's really sorry. He's really sorry. And that means a whole lot of nothing. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this rolling. Don't forget, hit that like button over on Rumble.
We do turn now to a story breaking overnight. Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg claims he was pressured by the White House to censor content related to COVID-19 during the pandemic. Aaron Katursky joins us now with details.
He looks like such a stooge in every picture.
For years, critics have taken aim at Facebook for silencing views that challenge the general consensus in the medical community, especially about the origin of COVID-19. Now Facebook's founder surprisingly says they're right.
This morning, Meta chief Mark Zuckerberg admitting he bowed to pressure from the Biden administration to censor content. The Facebook founder issuing a letter to the House Judiciary Committee that said senior administration officials pushed the social media platform to censor posts about COVID-19 and expressed a lot of frustration when the company resisted. Zuckerberg saying, I believe the government pressure was wrong, and I regret that we were not more outspoken about it. Adding, I feel strongly that we should not compromise our content standards due to pressure from any administration in either direction, and we're ready to push back if something like this happens again. President Biden was asked about misinformation online in the summer of 2021.
On COVID misinformation, what's your message to platforms like Facebook?
They're killing people. I mean, look, the only pandemic we have is among the unvaccinated, and they're killing people.
Biden later walked back the comment, insisting he wasn't attacking Facebook. Overnight, the White House responded to Zuckerberg's letter. Our position has been clear and consistent. We believe tech companies and other private actors should take into account the effects their actions have on the American people while making independent choices about the information they present. Zuckerberg going on to express regret for demoting content related to corruption allegations against Hunter Biden ahead of the 2020 election, alleging the FBI warned information circulating online was a Russian disinformation operation. It's since been made clear that the reporting was not Russian disinformation, and in retrospect, we shouldn't have demoted the story. Zuckerberg went on to say the company has changed its policies and processes to make sure it doesn't happen again. House Judiciary Committee Chairman Jim Jordan celebrating the letter, calling it a big win for free speech.
Zuckerberg's letter first appeared in the Wall Street Journal, and there really is a tension going on here between the government and big tech over how content on social media should be policed and whether conservative voices often get silenced.
Absolutely. The story getting a lot of attention this morning. Aaron, thank you.
I wonder why he's saying all these sorries and stuff. Hold on, go the fuck away, YouTube. What's the point of saying all these sorries? And why all of a sudden? Is it because President Trump's about to get into office? He's got to get his sorries all together? Because President Trump was bringing up how Zuckerberg had donated like $500 million or some crazy number of money to the Democrats during the 2020 election that was stolen, and how that didn't happen this year. And then Mark Zuckerberg had made some statements earlier this year kind of saying the same thing, that he wasn't getting involved in politics the same way. He wasn't going to be making he wasn't going to be donating so much money to either campaign. Then he went out there and said that he thinks that President Trump getting up and saying fight, fight, fight after being shot in the ear was the most badass thing he had ever seen. So why is he just sucking off the Orange Eagle right now? I don't understand. Is it because President Trump's about to get into office? Is that why? President Trump did mention at one point a digital bill of rights. I wish he would bring that back, because then it would actually give Mark Zuckerberg something to worry about. But either way, it's very weird what's going on now. I don't know where the sorries are coming from. I don't understand that, because these these people think that they're combating misinformation and disinformation. They believe that misinformation and disinformation kills people. I don't know what happened to sticks and stones, but words kill people all of a sudden. So these people act like they're fighting the tyranny of words. And why is he sorry all of a sudden? What happened? What shifted gears? What's coming up next? Something's going on. He's not just saying sorry for no reason. Wealthy people don't just say sorry. You know, how many sorries have you ever heard from a wealthy person? Not a whole lot. So I think something weird's going on, but time will tell. Next up, we got a Jesse Waters video. It's titled "Biden's basically been completely absent." It's coming up next, but first we're gonna read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about Zuckerberg being really sorry. He's real sorry. Sorry as shit. What's up, Hair Juicer? Happy freedom. Tom, 400 million. Yeah, see, does just a little donation there. Just a little donation. Mr. Beans, I would love to see Trump buy out Facebook, CNN, YouTube, and Google. I wish somebody would buy Facebook and then just close it down. Just buy Facebook and then just shut the whole operation down. Facebook is dog shit. Breeze by you, yes, he's scared of Trump. He's scared that he'll get in a lot of trouble for interfering with the election. Yeah, Breeze by you. And that's something else. I'd like to see President Trump really go after all the different components that equaled us going through what we went through in 2020. I want to see the machines disappear. I want to go back to paper ballots. I want one-day voting. No donations from big corporations and shit like that. Because that's how the lobbying happens. Their finances should be like public information for elected officials. There should be a lot of little things like that. Health. They shouldn't have the right to privacy when it comes, like HIPAA laws. Elected officials shouldn't be under HIPAA laws. If there's something wrong with their health, the public should know about it, because we need them to run at full capacity to do their job for the benefit of all of us. So their health records should be public. Their finances should be public. We need term limits. We need all that stuff. But I don't know when or if we'll ever get it. Holy hair juicer. That sounds like a dream. I wish I could find the booms. It's hard. It's so hard to find the booms around here. You did a half on Friday. You're lucky to be with us right now, hair juicer. Goodness. Breeze by you. Unvaccinated. Wait a minute. Yeah. Unvaccinated killing people. No, you asshole. You are killing people. Yeah, Breeze by you. I forgot about the war on the unvaccinated. How'd that turn out? How many unvaccinated people died versus vaccinated people? No, they don't want to do those numbers. They don't want to do that. Guess I take pride in the fact that I'm over 60 and I could still beat Zuckerberg up. Yeah, get some. It's true. It's true. At least there's something good about him, right? Bring a little light to your day. And at ABC always broadcasting crap. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Zero, oh BS. He didn't bow to anything. He gleefully censored content. You're right. You are right, Zero, because you could appeal the censorship and then immediately get denied. They're not sorry about anything. Breeze by you should have told the White House to fuck off. He's lame. Fuck him. Yeah. I mean, see, and I wonder how this goes with Twitter, because Elon keeps acting like this is free speech, and I showed you guys, I got in trouble for saying "Comrade Camilla." They suspended my post or whatever the fuck over on X. They didn't like that. Comrade Camilla was too much. But Either way, if the White House reaches out to X and says, hey, we don't like so-and-so, pull their shit down, are they doing it? Because Elon always acts like he's on the free speech stuff, and I'm not convinced. And so I want to know, is there more White House connections going on? And if there is, and X tells them, no, we're not going to censor anybody, then what happens? Because I don't know how they could do anything to you for you not censoring your users if your users aren't doing anything illegal. Because, see, that's how they got Telegram. They got the CEO of Telegram. We covered it yesterday, I think it was. It was either yesterday or Saturday. But they got him because his users were doing illegal activity, and he wasn't doing anything about it, or at least that's what the accusations are. And in the social media aspect of, like, COVID misinformation and shit, that's not illegal. They don't have a problem when the news is fucking lying to everybody. But if some rando on Facebook has something to say, all of a sudden it's a fucking war on misinformation and shit. Stupid. That's so stupid. They have no problem with major broadcasting networks lying, but, you know, just randos on the internet, oh no, we got to crack down on that. It's stupid. It's stupid. So I don't know what would happen to say, no, get fucked. The White House sends you an email, hey, we need you to censor people on Hooligans Alley. No. Now what? No. I mean, they couldn't even tell what's happening because it's all encrypted on the website. But still, what could they even do? Nothing. They couldn't do anything. That's why I'm not eager to get on the App Store, because then they'll be able to censor us like Parler. And that's why I haven't been really eager to do that. Breeze by you do not look terrible. Well, thank you, Breeze by you. I mean, that's not exactly a compliment, but I appreciate it. I feel like I look homeless, but I can't do anything about it. That's what I get for staying up till 7:30. Breeze by you, Zuckerberg doesn't even look human. I agree. He is a stooge. Mr. Beans, I wonder if Camilla is going to back out of the debate on ABC because she's asking so much, and if she does get her way, she's going to lose one way or another. Yeah, Mr. Beans. Let me see. I don't think we don't have the video. I did have 3 videos, I think, that were all talking about that, but none of them were concise, and you couldn't hear her speaking very clearly. So they didn't make it on the schedule. But she is trying to, like, flip-flop the rules and all this stuff. They were saying that the Harris campaign wanted open mics. There wasn't going to be muted mics like during the Biden debate. And there was something else. I can't remember what it is. But now they're talking about changing it to be more like the Biden debate. And so nobody really knows. And they asked President Trump about it, and he was like, they just want to back out. That's what it is. They're scrambling right now to figure out how to back out. Because if it's a straight-up debate, she's going to lose. Her and all the Democrat leaders on Capitol Hill will lose debating against President Trump. These people are crybabies. And they just tell their sad story every day on Capitol Hill. That doesn't work in a debate. You can't be like, I'm great for these reasons, and the other person's like, I'm really frail and scared, and the other guy's mean. That doesn't work. That's what Biden did, and look how that went. They don't have a leg to stand on, so they can't debate President Trump on a heads up. They got to, add all these rules in and get biased moderators on a biased news station. But we'll see how it goes. We will be covering the debate. Goodness, if I could talk. We will be covering the debate. It is the 10th, I believe. Yes, it's on the 10th at ABC News. We'll be live on Kick, Rumble, jeffmaclive.com covering the debate. Maybe Twitter. Maybe Twitter too, but definitely Kick, Rumble, and jeffmaclive.com. Hold on a second. Ooh-wee. Cassandra sent me some new coffee, and it is strong. It is strong. It's the good stuff. Puff and Stuff, it'll be the same as the Biden CNN debate. That's what I think too, Puff and Stuff. I think it's going to be a shit show for the Democrats. Zupia, according to True Social, Trump just confirmed that they made a deal for the ABC debate. Not sure the rules, but they're all set. Thank you for letting me know, Zupia. I'm excited for the debate. It's going to be a good time. We'll have to figure out drinking rules and stuff. We were kind of winging it for the last debate. It worked out. It worked out. We'll get it figured out. Trump will wipe the floor with her like he did Biden. Yep. She's going to look more excited while he's doing it, though. You know, just her facial expressions. Old man Walter was in shock. Because he was being shielded by everyone around him. He was being sheltered. And so when President Trump was delivering those facts, that was the first time old man Walter had ever heard the truth in the last 4 years. And he was just stunned. He was just mouth open in shock. So what is this guy's? Nuh-uh. That's all Biden kept saying. Nuh-uh. Mm-mm. That's not true. Nuh-uh. That's all he could say. He didn't have anything else. And then look how that went. Not good. What's up, Metal Mouth? Happy Freedom. Metal Mouth. I know her name is Kamala, or Kamala. It comes a lot. But I will always call her Camel Toe and Heels Up. Yeah, Metal Mouth. I always call her Hyena Harris. I don't even think about it now. It's just who she is to me. What's up, D-Cat? Happy Freedom to you. I'm doing good, D-Cat. How are you doing today? It is hot and humid here in Michigan. I'm sure you're feeling it. Thank you, Pumpkin. I appreciate the compliment. I don't know if I look lovely, but I appreciate you. What's up, Peyton? Happy Freedom. Trump Girl watched On Patrol Live last week, and they ran Harris ads constantly and twice in a row. Made me sick. Is it up to them, Trump Girl? Or are you just being targeted by ads? What's up, Ralph? Happy Freedom. Metal Mouth, any Midwesterners in the chat, or am I the only one? Omaha in the house. Where is Omaha? I'm probably not saying that correctly, knowing me and how great I read. Nebraska. You are a ways from me. I don't even know where Nebraska is. I know it's in the U.S. I don't know any more than that, though. We got hooligans from all over the world. I'm sure we got some hooligans in your area. Goodness. Astrohammer, Trump's in Potterville, 3 p.m. Thursday. Yeah, we're not going to be live Thursday, unfortunately. Like I said, I got important stuff going on. If I could clear my throat. I don't know if it's cat hair or what it is. What's up, Chaplain? Happy Freedom. What's up, Jay Blazer? Appreciate you being here. Lee Guitarman, I dubbed Kamala with the title of Moose Knuckle. There you go. There you go. One of these days, she's going to flip the script and start wearing tight leggings so you can see them. And she'll be sticking it all in the camera. She's going to be like, this is what everybody wants. That's why they keep talking about it on the internet. You guys are going to get what you asked for. It's not going to be something you want. What's up, Energy Woman? Happy Freedom. Wanda, you look tired. Bug virus? No, I work too much. I only go to sleep because I'm supposed to. Otherwise, I wouldn't. I'm pretty much a machine. I'm more of a worker than a human. Sky, you're out in Wisconsin. We got a lot of hooligans in Wisconsin and Illinois. What's up, Red Bear? Happy Freedom. Paul, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Trump Girl, I don't know. It surprises me that they're running ads for her. I'm surprised that they would choose to run her ads. Trump ads are so much better. So that's why I think maybe you're just being targeted by the damn. Hold on a second. You might be targeted by the metadata for ads. It could be. And Facebook plays a big part in that. That's what Josh Hawley was pointing out, that everybody that's made a Facebook account, you agree to the terms of being tracked by Facebook metadata forever. No matter where you go on the internet. It's constantly harvesting data on you. And I don't know if it's bound to your device or how exactly it works, but something about signing up for a Facebook account causes them to harvest your data no matter where you go on the internet. And it doesn't stop unless you get a device that you haven't signed into, like with your Facebook. That's the only way to get around it. Josh Hawley pointed it out and said that they should be charged with invasion of privacy and something else. like civil rights violation for the American people. Of course, they didn't do anything about it. They were like, yeah, this is what should happen, but then nothing happened. So you may be getting targeted by the ads because of that. Trump girl, they might as well give up. I'm definitely voting Trump. Yeah. Only pedophile sympathizers voting for blue team this year. Guess YouTube's pushing Harris ads hard. See, I got Brave browser, so I never see ads. And it's awesome for like Tubi TV, which is free TV, but it's got ads. Not with Brave browser, it doesn't. Southpark.com, you can watch all the shit, no ads. Like, it's awesome. Brave is awesome. And it's free. Mr. Beans, Nebraska's near Oz. Is it now? I was wondering. Alright, hooligans, we're going to move on to this next one. This is a Jesse Waters video. It's titled, Biden's basically been completely absent. Little Jesse Waters action. Let's go ahead and get this rolling. Don't forget, hit that like button over on Rumble. See if we can get 100 likes today.
Today marks 3 years since the failed Afghanistan withdrawal, the beginning of the end for the Biden-Harris administration. President Trump was at Arlington National Cemetery, honoring the service members who were killed, meeting with the fallen soldiers' families, and laying a wreath during the ceremony.
President! Oh!
These are the sad and ceremonial duties that we expect presidents to perform: consoling victims' families, laying wreaths, honoring sacrifices. So where's the actual president, Joe Biden? Since dropping out of the race, Biden has spent over half of his days on vacation. After spending 5 days at a donor's vacation home in California, Biden just flew back for a 7-day vacation at beach in Delaware.
America's future is under threat like never before. Right at this moment, in my opinion, our country is at the most dangerous level that we've ever been. And I hate to say this, but we have a president who went on vacation a week ago, and now he came back and he went on vacation again.
20 days on vacation. It's more than me. But I'm not the president. Kamala Harris has been AWOL for 4 straight days, too. Good thing we have President Barack Obama running the country. I'm not sure why Biden isn't celebrating the Afghan withdrawal, since he called it a great success.
Last night in Kabul, the United States ended 20 years of war in Afghanistan. The extraordinary success of this mission was due to the incredible skill, bravery, and selfless courage of the United States military.
Kamala Harris, as the debacle at the Kabul airport in Afghanistan was going down, was laughing.
Hey, listen, so I'm going to, hold on. Slow down, everybody. I want to talk about 2 things. First, Afghanistan.
The vice president tried to take some credit for Joe Biden's withdrawal plans, too. Watch.
But he just made a really big decision. Afghanistan.
Yes.
Were you the last person in the room?
Yes.
And you feel comfortable?
I do. And I'm going to add to that. This is a president who has an extraordinary amount of courage.
So brave. Outkick.com founder Clay Travis. Clay,
Well, we don't need to hear them debate that. Old man Walter is missing. I'm on fire right now. That Diablo hit me. Right in my little throat clitoris thing. Anyways, old man Walter's missing, but none of us really noticed. He doesn't do anything anyways when he's not ranting and raving on the mic. And whether he's lying on a beach or lying in the White House, doesn't really make a difference. All he does is wreck the country anyways. Hyannis Harris is the new man in charge. That's what they try to portray. It's a weird juggling thing that they're doing because they're like, well, let's give all the attention to Harris. But then when Republicans and Republican voters start asking her, well, if you're going to fix the border, why don't you do it now? If you're going to fix inflation, why don't you do it now? Well, she's in charge and she gets all the spotlight, but she's not that much in charge. Not enough to actually do anything. She's just really popular right now. And that's really what's going on. They're just making her the popular person. She's the coolest kid in the class with Down syndrome. That's, you know what I mean? That's how it is. She's just the bee's knees. She don't have any policies. She hasn't done anything great. She doesn't have any plans other than copying President Trump. But she's really great. She has a great personality. I've seen some news pushing bullshit like that. Voters have said that Harris has a better personality than President Trump. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Why does that matter? She's got better hair. She's more stylish. She wears nice jewelry. So what? So what? I seen people the other day, they were like, Trump's an old man. So what? They're like, he's frumpy looking. So what? It's like we don't know what we're voting for at this point. It's not a beauty pageant. It's not going to be the leading role in the next Marvel movie. It's the person that's making decisions for the future of our nation. Why does the way he looks matter? Why does it matter? I know why age matters. It comes with mental decline. But President Trump, sharp as a tack. And I hope KJP is watching. Fuck her. Sharp as a tack, right? Not worried about President Trump's age. So why do they treat it like it's a popularity contest? It's because they're stupid, I guess. I don't know. I can't figure it out. It doesn't matter. I think it's because these people haven't learned their lesson. I had to learn this about buying cars. Just because it's nice looking doesn't mean it's a nice car. It's not. When you're young, you figure that out. You're like, I want a Mercedes. You ain't got no Mercedes money. Not at fucking 16, 18. You don't. You don't. Unless your parents are balling and you're a Democrat, which is an oxymoron. But either way, having nice looking things doesn't mean that it's good for you. Most of the bad shit in the world is all flowered up to look like some cool, nice thing. Look at our damn phones. So these people are stupid. They're trying to make Hyena Harris win a popularity contest, and they're then lying and acting like it's working. But most people in the world don't care about vanity like that. They just don't. They want policy. We want the border closed. We want dudes out of women's sports. I mean, President Trump is saying that he's going to bring back the military personnel that were let go because they refused the COVID vaccine. He's going to bring them back and then give them back pay. Hyena Harris just copies President Trump. That's her whole policy. Like, I don't understand how people can be old enough to vote but not understand what the fuck they're voting for. It's so stupid. It's all by design. I understand that, but it's real disappointing seeing Americans fall for it. That's what I'm really trying to say. Next up, we have Harris on gun control. Now, you're going to hear everybody saying she wants a gun ban. I have not actually seen her say those words. I'm not saying she's not going to. But like I said before, I'm not going to get all hysterical like a Democrat and start jumping to conclusions on this shit. Maybe she does want a gun ban. That's not what she said, though. This is Harris on gun control, and she is talking about an executive order and all this other stuff if she can't get Congress to comply. Now, she better not even get in the Oval Office. But either way, that's what's coming up next. And first, we're going to read through the chat, see what you hooligans think about my rant and raving and whatever it was. We just covered the Jesse Waters video on Biden being missing. He's doing weird stuff outside. Breeze by you, looks don't matter. For president, Cunt Milla is crazy, can't put a sentence together that makes any sense. How the hell is anyone for that bitch? You must be really stupid to think that she is good for America or anything, really. Yeah, Breeze by you. And the voters are the same way. The voters are like, well, I can relate to her because she has a hoo-ha. What? Okay. And they're like, she's great. Why? Well, she's just funny. What? That's not going to help the country. I mean, President Trump's funny too. Like, shit. I don't know. These people are just idiots. Cassandra, because there's a lot of tarded people out there that support her. Yeah. And that's what it is too. It's dumbass people in lowlifes. You know, like we covered, I don't know if it was yesterday or if it was Saturday, but we covered the liberals from the DNC event. And they were like, well, President Trump's going to make it so I can't have tattoos and piercings. What? Like, who told you that? I haven't even heard propaganda on that. Who the fuck told you that? I think they're just making shit up at this point. Trump said he's going to ban my nipples. I won't be able to have nipples anymore. They're taking away our rights. Like, it's, what? Trump's against nipples. He's against pussy hair. Never mind. Just stop it. Just stop it. So stupid. Guess I'm not sure that Biden can just step down legally. Abandoning his posts is treason. Yeah, I guess some. Well, he's about 3 different ways of treason. They should go ahead and just do the thing. And personality does not run a country. Yeah, and having personality doesn't. They always worry about the dumbest shit. They said the same thing about President Trump. They were like, his personality is going to cause wars. Oh no, his personality? What's his pronouns? Better pull up his bio. Where's the link to his Only Hooligans? I'm trying to buy some feet pics. These people are stupid. Fucking stupid. Breeze by you. My friend's dad actually believes that he will be put in a cage if Trump is elected for real. Crazy. God, I can't believe people can have kids and think like that at the same time. Here, juicer. Trump's gonna take away my birthday. That's right, here, juicer. Fuck. Trump's gonna ban birthdays. We ain't gonna be able to have birthdays anymore. I bet you if Trump was gonna ban gender reveal parties for babies, would they be so mad? Would they be so mad about that? Probably not. That's how you get them right there. Psych them out. Cassandra, that's so funny. Like, Trump's going to outlaw tattoo guns and tattoo ink. No one could ever get another tattoo ever again. See, Cassandra, and we would still find ways around it. That's how people are making, well, you know. That's how people make tattoos in jail. We ain't got no tattoo guns in jail. We'll find a way. Pumpkin, the Only Hooligans. Yeah, I'm actually not allowed to say the actual phrasing of OF. It's banned on Twitch, and it probably is on YouTube also. But they don't know about the Only Hooligans yet. It's expensive, but it's worth it. Prison hug. Camilla is a deer in headlights. Yeah. And President Trump's been saying, like, she even stopped the cackling. And I've noticed, you don't see her cackle as much. President Trump should just tell her to step down and just see if she actually does. Because she's paying such a close eye on everything that President Trump does. He should just talk to her directly during, the live rallies and stuff he goes to. Just tell her to sit down. It'll be good for democracy. Maybe she'll do it. You hooligans dropping boobs in the chat. Can you hear this airplane outside? That's not normal. If it starts dropping Chinese men, I'll let you know. Silverwolf, Trump's gonna ban my dick. Yep. No more wieners, boys. Trump said so. Trump said so. Alistair, what most people miss is that she isn't parroting his policies. She's attaching things that will get thrown out. No tax on tips and higher minimum wage. Those things won't work together. Yeah, Alistair. She's just using words. That's what it is. She's just stringing words together. Courtly plastic people. Yeah. It's a good description of them because they're all fake. Courtly, next outbreak is going to be West Nile. We'll see. It seems like they got real quiet about the monkeypox. I wonder how many people at the DNC contracted monkeypox. They don't want to talk about it anymore. What's up, Hurley Girl? Happy freedom. Chaplain. It's one thing to be a tough woman, but it's another being a bitch. Quote, Kamala Harris. She's a special kind of stupid. What's up, enter username? Happy freedom to you. Jeff. Trump has definitely gained support after... Oh, man. The damn bubble thing's always in the way. After the RFK endorsement. Yeah, Jeff. I've seen this. I've noticed the same thing. What's up, JM? Happy freedom to you. Time to watch. You can't polish a turd. Yeah, we talk about that in music a lot. When I was in school at Full Sail, we would say that all the time. You can polish a turd. You can even roll it in glitter. Still going to be a turd, though. Zero dropping the Hawk 2 in the chat. telling you, if you guys ain't got a membership to the website, you're missing out. We're going to get on to this next video. This is Harris on gun control. Now, before we get into this, I want to remind you guys, if you would like to join the membership program over on Rumble, all you have to do is click that big red subscribe button right below where you type in the chat. Now, if you're on Android and you're using the Rumble app, you're unable to see the big red subscribe button. So go to rumble.com, come to the live, hop in the chat, and like I said, right below where you type in the chat, you will see that subscribe button. Click that button and jump through the hoops, and your name will be highlighted as an official Rumble hooligan. You'll have access to all of our custom emojis. We have chapstick emojis, scream and goat emojis, Klaus Daniels emojis, President Trump emojis, and more. It's a lot of fun during the live, especially during a Trump live, so definitely go join the membership program over on Rumble. Now, this clip of Hyena Harris is short, and it's kind of noisy, so you'll have to listen closely. But I did turn on the captions to kind of help you read it. Let me make sure that you guys can see it. Come on, like button, get up out the way. Get up out the way. All right, so you guys can see the caption. So as you can see, this first sentence here, adding to your gun control agenda. It's very hard to hear that part, so I just want to make sure, because the whole rest of this, you don't know what the fuck she's talking about if you miss that first sentence. So like I said, it's kind of hard to hear, so listen closely. It is going to be noisy, so don't jack your volume up too much. There's going to be a crowd sound in the background. But once again, this is Harris on gun control.
Adding to your gun control agenda? Yeah, I think it's a great idea. But I mean, listen, I don't think we lack for great ideas. As I've said many times, we've been having great ideas for decades. The problem is that Congress has not had the courage to act. And that is why, from the beginning, I have said my agenda includes attempting to get Congress to act, but if they don't within the first 100 days of my administration, I'm going to take executive action. Because what we need is action. Adding to your gun control.
All right. So on gun control, she thinks that Congress isn't brave enough to do what's necessary, but they don't actually describe what that is. I mean, we know how Democrats feel about guns, except for when they're shooting at our president, then they're fine with them. But if she can't get Congress to do what she wants, then she's just going to sign an executive order. That could be a big deal depending on what form of gun control she's talking about. Now, if she's talking about gun confiscation, she's signing up for bad stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about. She's signed up for bad stuff. It's pretty clear. Shall not be infringed. It's pretty clear. I don't need to describe what that looks like. But she's walking that line. She's walking that line. We can't let her into the Oval Office, or else we could be facing some real bad stuff here. Now, we already know that, but I don't think there's anybody out here, at least they can hear my voice, that wants to give up their guns. They're like, yeah, let me just hand these over real quick and become defenseless. Like, you haven't been watching what's going on in Europe and all that stuff. People getting stabbed in broad daylight, kids getting stabbed, right? I mean, just every day I feel like I share a video on Twitter of somebody getting stabbed and bleeding to death and be like, do not forfeit your guns. Do not do this. Like, what makes a 300-pound man equal to an 80-pound woman is Smith & Wesson. That's what makes us all equal. So it's like, anybody questioning that, they need a fucking history lesson. They need something. There's a reason they don't teach us about guns in school. There's a reason that they make guns look big and scary on TV and shit. They're encouraging us to forfeit our firearms. And these young people out here, these young dumb 20-year-olds, they're eager to do it. And if we don't invest in our kids, by the time our kids are 20-year-olds, they might be willing to do it. They may be encouraging others, hey, go ahead and get out in the streets and forfeit your firearms. These 20-year-olds are already there trying to do this. There's just not enough of them. If they get this next generation of kids, when they're 20-year-olds and they're all, willing to forfeit guns, well, these current 20-year-olds, they'll be 40 years old. So we'll have 40-year-olds all the way down to 20-year-olds all saying, yes, come take our guns. We can't let that happen. We need to invest in our kids, teach them shit. The school's not going to teach them anything other than how to be gay and keep secrets from you. So got to invest in our kids. Otherwise, they may just turn around and forfeit our Second Amendment, and we can't let that happen. Next up, we got J.D. Vance. This is from earlier today in Grand Rapids here in Michigan. It's titled, Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? Nobody is. Nobody is. We were better off during COVID days than we are now, unfortunately. Anyways, that's what's coming up next. But first, we're going to read through the chat, see what your hooligans think about Harris wanting your guns. What's up, Chrissy Star? Happy freedom. Breeze by you, we just had another gun show here last weekend. Third one this year. My town loves their guns. That's badass, Breeze by you. I've wanted to go to a gun show my whole life, and I've never been able to go. I never know when they are. And the only time I've been updated on a gun show, like, hey, this weekend we got a gun show, I've always had something important I had to do, and I couldn't go. Or I was so broke that there wasn't a point in going. I want to go to a gun show so damn bad. Guess I'm IRS. We're here for your tip. Me. Start at the tip and work your way down, bitches. That's right. Guess some. Let them know. Let them know. Just reading through. Breeze by you. They do know that we know how monkeypox is contracted, right? I mean, let's see. I think most of us are safe here. Yeah, Breeze by you. I think so. I think so. It's weird how they got so quiet about it. They were acting like, didn't they just state that it was some national emergency or it's a health emergency or something? And then all of a sudden just gone. I really think it had something to do with the DNC. Kevin, blades don't need reloading. Well, that's true. That is true. Blades aren't effective at 100 yards either, though. Whoa. Hey, thank you for being here, Astro Hammer. You be safe out there. And don't sweat to death in this damn heat. Find some place cool to chill. Puff and stuff, camel toe. Get the horse there and Timmy swallow the evidence. Oh my god. Oh my god, Puff and stuff. I read it twice in my mind before I read it out loud, but I did not realize what we were saying. Ralph, we had a shooting range in the basement of our junior high. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. I've never even been in an indoor shooting range before. Metal Mouth, 9mm makes everything equal. That's true. Enter user, who's protecting the Supreme Court justices? Firearms. Probably Secret Service. Who have firearms. Lots of them. And they're proficient with them. Pumpkin, they would have to do a new amendment to ban guns. Not if everybody was too stupid to know their rights. It would, like, ask any 20-year-old about their rights. And they don't know shit. They don't know anything. They need this little book right here. This little book is our constitutional rights. They need one of those. And that's the thing. I mean, look at the mandates, right? Mandates were not laws, but look at how they were enforced. People were given tickets and told to stay in their house. Places like Walmart were refusing to allow you inside because you didn't wear a mask. Or in New York, where they didn't let you sit in restaurants unless you were vaccinated and had proof on your vaccination card. Those are fucking mandates. Those aren't rules. They're not laws. And everybody not only abided by them, but they were enforcing them. There was people who took it upon themselves as they were the authority of these mandates. And were shitting on each other. Americans hurting Americans over mandates. They're not even laws. So you're right. They would have to make a new amendment to ban guns if everybody was on the same page. But because everyone's so fucking stupid and thinks they're so smart at the same time, that they would say, oh, the government said we have to give up our guns. We have to give up our guns. And we got to wear 3 masks while we do it. And they'll just fucking do it. A large portion of people will do it. And when you refuse, just like when you refuse to wear a mask, oh, you're going to kill grandma now. Everybody needs to demonize you and ban you and cancel culture. And, you know, it's like, it should have to become a law. It should have to become an amendment. But people are so fucking stupid that I worry that they don't even have to do that. They could just come out at a press briefing and be like, all right, guys, line up. Start turning your guns in. And a third of America will be getting off their ass to go do it because they just think they have to. Pumpkin executive action won't work. No, if she signs an executive action, an EO, to control guns, All she's going to be doing is kicking the hornet's nest. That's what's going to happen. She'll kick the hornet's nest. The Guitar Man cookies aren't really doing anything for tracking anymore. It's all done in real time. Yeah, well, it's both. Both are happening. And just for you hooligans wondering, over on the website, there's no Facebook tracking cookies or anything like that. I have a list of all the cookies. The only cookies we have are ones that are to track authentication, to make sure you are who you're supposed to be if you're on the site, because everything's encrypted. And that way you're authenticated as somebody who has a membership, and you are authorized to see the pages you're seeing. Otherwise, there's no other cookies on the website. It's got the plandemic. Yep. Patriot. My kids will just 3D print a frame and buy a slide off the internet. Some people try to do that. I think you can only fire it like 2 or 3 times and it breaks the frame. What's up, Locked and Loaded? Happy freedom to you. Time to watch. They hate the Constitution. You are right. You are right. Mr. Coffee, I heard mandatory buybacks. Nah, they don't want those problems. I love when they do the buyback program in those towns, and you see people get real creative. They'll go and buy like blocks of wood and attach a barrel to it. And because that's described as a firearm in those situations, so they'll just bring a tote full of wooden blocks of barrels, you know, soldered, or not soldered on, but attached to the front of the block. And they're like, all right, here you go. Where's my $200 Walmart card? I love that stuff. It's a big old fuck you. Give me your money. Mr. Beans, yeah, Anthony Fauci. Yeah, like where? That's all we got out of him too, is a big old sorry. No, he needs to be tried for treason, crimes against humanity, big time. I mean, if anybody was to be made an example, it'd be Anthony Fauci. Of what it's like to be a traitor, the punishment that they receive, they should put him on every fucking channel on the TV being punished for crimes against humanity. Anyways, we're gonna get on this JD Vance video. He was live here in Michigan, about 2 hours away from me in Grand Rapids, doing what he does. Let's go ahead and get this rolling. This is titled, JD Vance, are you better off than you were 4 years ago?
Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? No. The only person in America who could possibly answer yes to that question is probably Kamala Harris herself. She went from getting no votes for president and having to drop out to getting no votes for president and becoming the Democrat nominee, all without lifting a finger. No wonder Kamala's joyful. Now, never mind the fact that Americans can't afford groceries. Kamala got her promotion. Never mind that our fellow citizens can't afford their rent because Kamala, she's having fun. And never mind that Kamala Harris is on the cusp of running us into World War III. Kamala will laugh all the way to the bank while her donors get rich, and we know it's not going to be her family sacrificing to pick up the mess. Are you better off than you were 4 years ago?
JD Vance, like I said, he was just live not that long ago here in Michigan, telling it like it is. Michiganders really feeling the price of everything. We have the highest healthcare prices in the country, which also means we have the highest car insurance and health insurance, any of that stuff in the country. So on top of paying all that dumb shit, like $150 a month for PLPD insurance, groceries and shit is really expensive after doing all that. So JD Vance is out here talking to Michiganders. Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? Fuck no. Fuck no. Wish we could get rid of Whitmer too. Wish we could just fix things around here. It's a damn dumpster fire, but either way, only time will tell. Next up, we got the last little bit of our news for the day. It's not exactly news, but it is something. It is very interesting. Mike Lindell does not play about his pillows. Like, not at all. I've never seen Mike Lindell get mad the way he gets mad in this video. And I don't know when this was taken. I don't know if he was being interviewed for J6 or what the fuck it was. But they started talking shit about my pillows, and he wasn't having it. He was not having it. Mike Lindell cracks me up. And this is quite the video coming up next. But first, we're going to read through the chat and see what you hooligans think about all of that. What's up, Sam? Happy freedom. Appreciate you joining us. Hey, be safe out there, Annette. Thank you for being here with us. Caught it. The Trump rally the other day, I was throwing this chapstick all over the damn room. I don't know what was going on. I drank too many Monsters or something. I was like, the hooligans are going to ask me what I'm doing. I keep picking this chapstick up off the floor. Breeze by you, mandatory buyback. Good luck. Yeah. For real. It's not going to go the way that they think it's going to go. I'm sure somebody will participate in it, but it ain't going to be the majority. Not even close. Hey, thanks for being here, Metal Mouth. Be safe out there. Paul, young people need to buy homes. It's a big deal. It's hard to buy a house. I can't buy one. Not at all. Not even kind of sort of. Not even kind of sort of. And I got badass credit. I got just about as good a credit as you can get. My credit score is 792. Like, I don't even know what's above that. Does it go above 800? I'm not even sure, but I can't get a house. It sucks. I'm proof for 125,000, but couldn't buy me a fucking hole in the wall at this point. Corley, if you can't own a firearm, there are badass air guns now. AEA Hats and Blitz is badass fully auto 30 cal. Yeah, Corley, I don't know. I've thought a lot about that stuff, and I just worry about carrying those non-firearms, because if you pull that on somebody that's got a real firearm while you're blowing air balls, they're going to be blowing a hole in your chest, you know? And I worry about that stuff. It's fine for problems at the house. You got nuisance squirrels or, you know, whatever. You're not using a firearm to take them out. I don't think there's anything they can legally do to you. But if you're driving around with that, you're still susceptible to concealed carry laws and things like that. If you fire it from the vehicle while driving, you will be charged, just as if you were firing an actual firearm from the vehicle. And I feel like if you're taking all the risk, you might as well have an actual firearm. Now, if you can't because you're a felon or something like that, then, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But there's always that threat. If you have anything less than a firearm and you point that at a person that is holding a firearm, it's not going to go in your favor, chances are. You know, and that's the big disclaimer I always feel when I see that stuff, is just don't ever intend on using that against a person that has an actual firearm, because chances are you won't survive the interaction. But it's better than nothing. Absolutely better than nothing. So I was recently approved for $450,000 home loan with a credit score of 890. That's badass, Zupia. If I could get a loan for that much, a mortgage for that much, I'd be able to buy a two-bedroom house. And it would be awesome. Lee Guitar Man was a while ago and he was pissed. Yeah. I wasn't sure how old the video was, but I haven't seen Mike Lindell get mad like that before. Lee Guitar Man, there's AR lowers now, make out of synthetic materials, and you can fire more than once. Well, that's interesting, Lee Guitar Man. I know quite a few people that have 3D printers. I don't know anybody that's ever tried to print anything illegal or anything like that, but I've been sent lots of videos by these 3D printing enthusiasts, and a lot of the videos are related to that. People testing and trying different things, making lowers and stuff like that. But I mean, totally makes sense that things have evolved and progressed over time. It's been a couple years since I've seen people using those, and I just remember people printing Glock lowers, and they'd fire it 2-3 times, and then the pieces would fall apart in the lower. Hurley Girl, gotta smuggle yourself back into the U.S., man. You'll get a house and all sorts of free shit. Yeah, you're right, Hurley Girl. I've thought about it. Locked and Loaded. YouTube proves how much better, let me see, we were doing under Trump. I remember you getting fat super chats like we used to. Now we can't afford them anymore. Locked and Loaded, I'm demonetized. I don't have a real good reason we even go live on YouTube. I'm completely liberated from YouTube. We had to venture off into the ocean, and we were going to sink or swim, and now we've been swimming for like over a year now. We don't need YouTube at all. and all there is censorship over there. More or less, I'm trying to see where the lines are to get strikes. I used to get strikes over everything, and now I don't get a strike for anything. And so I'm trying to figure it out. I have the ability to appeal for monetization, remonetization on YouTube, which I could probably wing it and get remonetized, I bet. But I don't favor YouTube. Nobody's getting special treatment over there. Chances are people who watch on YouTube will pay for memberships, send donations, and get the shit end of the stick all at the same time, and I don't want to be shitty to people, so it's just this mess that exists, and I don't know what to do about it. I don't. Because YouTube does not contribute to this at all. It just doesn't. Everybody needs to go to Rumble or jeffmaclive.com. But we'll see how it goes. It's like a social experiment I'm running on YouTube more than anything. They turn their back on me, and that's that. Yeah, Breeze by you. Fuck YouTube. Exactly. Hair Juicer, the new air guns are comparable to firearms. There's rifles that do 357 to 50. Oh, a 357 and 50 at 1,000 feet per second. That's cool, Hair Juicer. Yeah, see, I haven't seen any of that stuff. I'm trying to think, Cadillac's was showing us something, some non-lethal firearm thing. And it's just, there's always that risk. You point that at somebody who has a real gun. If it doesn't compete, you're just putting yourself in danger. But nobody should be pulling a gun unless they're in danger anyway. So, it is what it is. Like I said, it is better to have something rather than nothing. Mr. Beans. One day I'd like to pretty much own a home. Still got quite a ways to get to an 800 range in the credit score, but I'll get there. Yeah, Mr. Beans. And if we get President Trump back in the Oval Office and we get this economy straightened out and whatnot, things will fall into place. Interesting, Snooks. Thank you for letting me know. Zero. Oh, the max is 850. Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, I wish I could get into a house. We'd be doing all kinds of stuff. I really want to do cooking with hooligans. It's going to be so much fun. I just got to get into a house. So we're going to get into our last little bit of the news for the day. And then we got some funny videos coming up next. Well, we have a feel-good video and a funny video. But before we do that, we got Mike Lindell, and he gets pissed off. This is titled, Mike Lindell Don't Play About His Pillows.
Okay, and I'm not asking about the lumpy pillow calls.
No, they're not lumpy pillows. That's not what they call on. Okay? When you say lumpy pillows, now you're an asshole. You got that? You're an asshole, is what you are. He's an asshole. No, he's an ambulance chasing asshole. That's what you are. The lumpy pillows, kiss my ass. Put that in your book. No, they answer anything, any problem customer that wants to reach Mike Lindell. Those are the ones. I want to talk to Mike Lindell. They send them to here and they go, or they call about maybe they didn't get their pillow on time because of the FedEx or whatever. Well, we'll cover them even though it could be somebody else's fault. Nobody called because of a lumpy pillow. But good one though.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
What I'm saying.
Obviously, you don't have a My Pillow too. You don't, do you?
What I'm saying is, Mr. Lindell.
Asshole. Go ahead. No, I'm pissed.
I understand.
Yeah, go. When you're saying what?
Mike Lindell does not play about his pillows. That could have almost been the funny video of the day. My goodness. Mike Lindell. Well, we're going to just move forward since it's a funny video. We'll just do this back to back. But before we get into this next one's a feel-good video titled, We Are One People. Then after that, we have our official funny video of the day titled, Team MAGA Winning Hard. But before we get into this, I want to remind you guys for our last reminder of the day. If you would like to support the live to keep us running, you're welcome to use the Linktree link in the description, or maybe Snooks will post it in the chat for you guys. But using the Linktree link, you are welcome to make donations, and you can do that using PayPal, Cash App, Stripe, Locals, Buy Me a Coffee, or you can even send crypto. We're going to get right into this next one here. And then after we're done with all this, of course, we will be reading through the chat. This is our feel-good video of the day. And it is titled, "We Are One People."
Gotta go to work. Do you know what this?
Use your good American heads. So that's our feel-good video of the day, and we're getting right into our funny video of the day. And then we will be reading through the chat, doing the pledge, and doing the thing. So let's get right into this. It's going to feel familiar, but this time we got the whole team with us. This is Team MAGA. Team MAGA winning big. I got the whole team up there this time. Well, hooligans, that is all the coffee I had for you guys today. I'm going to drop this link tree link to all of you guys. Maybe. There we go. Drop this link tree link to all of you guys. We're going to read through the chat and we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance. Of course, we will be live again tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time for the very next Coffee with Hooligans. I'm trying to do better to be on time. The problem is that I only sleep 4 hours a day. And so I'm not real active when I first open my eyes, believe it or not. But I am trying to do better at that. Either way, there is the Linktree link where all of my links are listed. So if you would like to make donations, join membership programs, or purchase any merch, really appreciate it. All of your guys' contributions keep us running every day except for Sunday, because we've got to have a day to recharge those batteries. Definitely go join Discord. Discord is our free hooligan community. The hooligans are there keeping the conversation going 24/7. We have a news board to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world, and it is the best way to be notified every single time we go live. If you're feeling real saucy, go join jeffmaclive.com. Over on the website, it is the best way to experience the live. Our built-in chat has more ability than any other platform. You can post memes and GIFs and custom emojis and links right there in the chat while you are watching the live. We also have Hooligans Alley on the website, which is our private social media area. It's kind of like Facebook or X, but there's no crazy community guidelines. There's no crying liberals. There's no fact checkers or any dumb shit like that. It is the way social media is supposed to be. Then we also have forums, which is kind of like Reddit to encourage open discussion. And then we have our advanced messaging system that gives you the ability to text each other, call each other, video call each other, group texting, group calling, group video calling. And we have an arcade over there. And we're going to have all kinds of new stuff coming because I have a giant update I am releasing today that is very expensive. So if you guys would like to support the live, I would really appreciate it because this update is $300 and it's going to break the bank here. But either way, lots of cool stuff over on the website and more to come. So definitely go get you a membership for jeffmaclive.com. It's the home of the hooligans. I'm going to read through the chat really quick and we're going to do the pledge and we'll be wrapping this up. But like I said, we'll be live again tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time for the very next Coffee with Hooligans. Guess I want to see Team MAGA sea walking. Me too. Guess I'll see if I can find a video later this week. That'd be awesome. Out there sea walking. Hey, thank you for being here, Breeze by You. I appreciate you. Guess I'm love that one. I know we played one a couple days ago that was very similar. I think it was RFK Jr. and Trump, but I saw this one. I had the whole team. I was like, yeah, we got to play that. It's got everybody. It's even got that Democrat woman. I can't think of her name. I need to learn more about her because I don't know anything about her. I didn't even know she was a Democrat until after she endorsed President Trump. Breeze by You, too bad so many good Americans' heads have been brainwashed. Yeah, Breeze by You. People don't have common sense anymore. They got to be told what to think and told what to do and told how to feel. It's not a good path we're on. Matt sitting in the parking lot at the grocery store, just watched an idiot put 3 masks on. Damn, Matt, that's rough stuff. That's rough stuff. I can't stand seeing stupid people. I want to help them, but you can't liberate somebody from their own mind. They have to want the help, and these people, they don't want it. They think they don't need it. Cassandra, yeah, Tulsi Gabbard, yeah. Man, she's a badass. See, I gotta learn more about Tulsi. I didn't know anything. I didn't even know she existed until she endorsed President Trump. And then I was like, oh, that's the woman from the memes on Saturday. And then everyone's like, yeah, she's a Democrat and she just endorsed President Trump. And I'm like, holy fuck, she's a Democrat? So it's like, I mean, I'm learning things in real time here over the last 2 days. So I need a video or some sort of crash course so I can get a better idea of who Tulsi is. Breeze by You, I've been biting my tongue on the mask holes around town, but I look at them like they're not human. Yeah, Breeze by You, I won't talk to people that wear a mask. I won't. Not at all. Not at all. I don't care if it's the waitress at the table. I will request a new waitress. I will not talk to those people. And if they force me to, I'll list why. They normally don't want those problems. I will not deal with mask wearers. If you feel that you need to wear a mask to exist in the same environment as I do, you should have kept your ass at home. That's how I feel. But I ain't fucking scared, and I don't hang out with people that are scared, and I won't do business with people that are scared. God didn't give you a spirit of fear. He gave you a spirit of faith. And being scared is for softies. And I don't deal with softies. Not at all. You can't have my dollars. Hey, I appreciate you, Pumpkin. Thank you for being here with us. Holy fuck. What is this? Trying to think. What can I do here? Hold on a second. I'll be right back. What can I even put on the screen? I'll be right back. Okay, don't leave just yet. We got the pledge and everything else coming up. Just 1 second. Well, it's been a while. Anyways, had to go let the neighbors in the building. Apparently they forgot their key. I'm only working over here. Anyways, my bad, hooligans. If we get into a house, I won't have these problems anymore. Trump girl, I have a pellet rifle that shoots like a 22 and kills groundhogs instantly. Yeah, Trump girl. There's a lot of people with pellet guns around here as well. Done. Look for a video on Tulsi destroying Camilla from 2019. Thank you for letting me know, Dud. I will definitely look that up. Hey, thank you for being here, MU. Nah, Matthew, it wasn't the Fed boys. I wouldn't answer the door. I wouldn't answer the door. They'd have to kick that fucker down. Silver Wolf, you're sitting through a storm right now? The storm must have blew over. Well, we did have the lights flicker at the beginning of the live here. Kevin, keep an ear out for spring peepers. They will be calling soon. It's called the fall echo light, and temperature conditions mimic springtime. Interesting, Kevin. I will keep an eye out. What's up, Blue Ruby? Happy freedom. I have my pillows, and honestly, they are good pillows. Not lumpy at all. Wash and dry. Really easy to clean or to keep clean. Yeah, Blue Ruby. A hooligan sent me a travel my pillow one year. I think it was for Christmas. And I got it. I keep it in the bedroom. If I'm like sitting there scrolling on my phone or whatever, just help me out. A little assistance there. I don't usually give a review on it. I don't have a full size my pillow. Hint, hint. But if I got one, I would definitely give a review on it. I like the little travel one I got. Lead Guitar Man, when you suffer a fool, it isn't the fool that's going to change. They're going to beat you to death with their idiocy. Yeah, Lead Guitar Man. Yeah, that's why I was trying to say, like, you got 10 seconds of grace. You deal with somebody that you know by looking at them is probably going to be somebody you're not going to get along with. You give them 10 seconds of grace. Because they might just change your mind. They might just be somebody that looks different than how they are. That's how a lot of people felt about me. They came in, I had dreads, and I had my nose pierced and all this other stuff going on, and they just thought I was some dumb liberal. And giving me 10 seconds of them hanging out in the chat, they realized I wasn't some dumb liberal. And now we're doing what we're doing today, you know? So 10 seconds of grace goes a long way. Sometimes people aren't worth 10 seconds. But having 10 seconds of grace for everybody, I think is a pretty good general rule, at least in my opinion. Early Girl, Tulsi and Tucker have an interview. You can look it up on ScrewTube. Thank you for letting me know, Hurley Girl. I will definitely check that out. I like Tucker Carlson. He's the man. His giggle cracks me up. Garlic Press, how's the Stetson hat? It's fine. It's right here. Oh, you can't see it. That's the Apollo. This is the Apollo. This is coming soon. It's right below there, though. I got it here on the shelf. Crazy Times. I remember the dreads. Yep, they're over there on that shelf. I keep everything. Not like a hoarder, but I have a bad memory. And one day, I want to look back through my life with my belongings and go, yeah, I lived a life worth living. Locked and Loaded, lost my channel to a hacker 3 years ago. I just got it back 2 days ago. Just wanted to say I'm very proud of you, brother. Your channel has come a long way. Excellent job. Well, I appreciate you, Locked and Loaded. I'm so glad you got your channel back. These fucking hackers, they are the worst of the worst. The only thing worse than them is pedophiles. Like, hackers are terrible. I'm glad you got your channel back, and I appreciate you being with us, Locked and Loaded. Zero, what fluff level? There's 3 levels. Oh, pillow. Thank you, Zero. I was thinking something else. Hard, stiff, firm. You guys know what I'm trying to say. And I'm not talking about wieners, so you stop that. Firm pillows. I don't like mushy, soft-ass pillows. So, however that needs to be worded, Zero, would be fantastic. Sam, it's 99 there. You stay cool, Sam. 99 is too hot. Guess wife got me a my pillow for my birthday, but it became her pillow later. That's how it goes, guess that's how it goes. Everything you own, she owns. Everything she owns, and that's marriage. I've been studying it a long time. I keep telling you guys, I'm husband material. Just waiting for the job opportunity, you know. Breeze by you, pedos and hackers. Fuck them all. Yeah, you're not wrong. Zero, firm is the correct term. Thank you, Zero. I was a little lost there, but I was confident that you knew what I was saying. All right, hooligans, it is that time once again. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. It's interesting, put my hand on the flag while pledging allegiance to the flag. Anyways, here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. There we go. Did the thing. We're on fire today. Ooh, do I got the soundbite? I might not have it here.
He's on fire!
I don't know. I got the volume down. Either way, we're going to read through one last time just to make sure no hooligans are left behind. But like I keep saying, we're going to be live again tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time for the very next Coffee with Hooligans. Hey, I appreciate you being here, 10-man. Guess not fluffer level. Yeah, see, that's why I was a little confused there for a second. What fluff level? I was like, don't want to say. Thank you, Cassandra. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, Zero. Yeah, I appreciate you, Green Falcon. Thank you for being here with us. Appreciate you, Matthew. Rolf. Amazon's the hacker. I called customer service, and 15 minutes later, Amazon called me back and asked for my card information. Ralph, yeah, it could be. I'm wondering if I got hit by cyber criminals pretending to run Trump campaigns. Because when Trump and Elon did the X interview, there was these promotion things going around that were supposedly by the Trump campaign, and you fill out this form that looked legit and had all the legit stuff that you would normally see, but supposedly you'd be receiving a free sticker in the mail, some Trump campaign related thing. And so I signed up for it, but I still don't have a sticker in the mail, and so I'm waiting for passwords to get fucking changed, or personal information, if email notifications that someone hacked my shit. That's what I'm waiting for, or a sticker in the mail. But I'll absolutely let you guys know which one happens first. Guess you crack me up. You be safe out there. Happy Freedom Free Thinking Texan. Oh, I appreciate you, Jillinator. Appreciate you being with us. Lee Guitarman, there's a lot of that going on. See, and I was wondering. Guess who? Jeff needs that Trump social media money. Harris is paying some of hers $10,000. Trump can make Jeff's bank account great again. You're not wrong, guess who? You're not wrong. That's what I'm saying. He gets put on house arrest or something. He needs to run some lives from the house. Just hit me up. I'll drive down to Florida. I love that drive. It's 24 hours from me, but I'll make the trip. And we'll hang out in Mar-a-Lago, and we'll run the live right there from the main room where he does his announcements and stuff. It'll be fantastic. It'd be fantastic. You just let Trump know. Hit me up on the website, and we'll be good to go. We'll get it worked out. All right, hooligans. Like I said, we'll be live again tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time for the very next Coffee with Hooligans. Huge shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership programs, or purchased any merch. I really appreciate all of you hooligans. And I wouldn't be able to do any of this if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much for all your support, and I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.